So I think I had one of the worst week of trading. And yes, all these things you are seeing are losses. Like, man, it was crazy. I never knew how important fundamental analysis was until this week. I never knew. Now, naturally, I mark my support, I mark my resistance, I find my areas of significance and all those things. I mark them out. I put my limit order there, and that's what I've been using to trade for, some time now, based on what I was taught. But this week, just I don't know, every single support that I placed, in fact, he didn't even think too much. He broke it and kept breaking it. Now I understood something, that fundamental is one of the bedrocks of trading. Without fundamentals, market may not move as much as you think. Now, naturally, I decided that, okay, you know what? I want to study more on fundamentals. And I found out that, okay, wow, this is the reason why this is doing this. Currently, we know what's going on in Iran and Israel and the US. So currently, um, Euro, rather generally, we know that Euro is one of the major importers of oil, and without that, they cannot do anything in that country. Now I understood that, and when I understood that, I started beating myself. Why didn't I just look at news? I would have avoided so much losses. I was trying to predict that the market is going to be stable. I didn't know that market will keep breaking support, because obviously there's a crisis and market will keep tanking no matter how it is. Even currently, let's see. I took a buy here before, but it didn't work out. If I had just taken this sell right here, this sell gave me almost everything that I needed. If I had just taken only this sell, I would have been in profit for this month. But obviously, all these kinds of things you won't have known. So now I'm adding fundamentals to my trading. I must study what the fundamentals are doing, so that all these kinds of events that comes up, I will know how to actually tackle them. Okay, see what's going on gold. I don't even understand what's going on gold. I won't lie. But what I know that I can actually read is this is Euro USD. So I would have been able to avoid all these losses if I was actually paying attention to fundamental analysis. I never paid attention at all. Man, it was crazy. So I had over, let's check, beginning, had one loss, two loss, three loss, four loss, five losses, six losses. I also took a trade on GU. That one I was not supposed to take a trade on GU. Seven losses in a row and one win. Seven losses in a row and one win. That means I still need to win one trade to at least be okay to an extent. So this week, what will I say? The war has not ended, and they have blocked all channels that involves is anything that involves like the passage of oil to different places in the world. Without that port, that amount, that area being opened, nothing. You can't even survive. Even in my country currently, to buy oil, to buy fuel, it's about 900 something to 1,000. It's quite expensive here. Coming from about 700, 800. It's just crazy. So how I'm going to be positioning myself from now this to next week, because I don't know whether they are going to actually call it off. Everything's going to be, I really don't know. So what I'm just going to be doing is selling. I'll just keep selling and selling. All these things usually happen because in their own country there is like shortage. So the other country, if you want to get for when there's shortage, what does that tell you? It tells you that there's going to be demand, and what happens to demand? Prices go up when there's demand. So in any case, I'm just going to be selling. I am not going to buy until I hear that oil has reached Europe and other countries. So for now, I'm just selling. This week was crazy. I had to settle down and understand fundamental before that I could actually say that, oh, this is. I would have avoided so much losses. Man, I would have avoided so much losses. But anyway, everything is a process. I didn't blow my account. My personal account is sitting about 100 and something and above. I'm trying to grow it to 500. Then my prop firm, I'm down 3.4%, but nevertheless, we'll keep going. Okay, I'll keep you guys updated. Well, generally, this week was quite okay. I ain't gonna lie, quite okay. We'll keep going regardless. All right, peace.